As a local angler in Singapore, one place remains the mecca for big fish. Located just 3,500 kilometers east of Singapore, Kaimana is a small port town in the southwestern region of West Papua, Indonesia. Over the next 8 days, we will be embarking on an epic expedition with one goal in mind: to land the fish of a lifetime.
There you are! There you are, Mr. G! Oh no. Oh shit, dude, I can't stop this shit, bro.
Remember how I said Kaimana is only 3,500 kilometers away from Singapore? Well, things don't always go to plan. What was supposed to be only a 3-flight journey turned into one of the biggest airport nightmares we've ever experienced. Our original flight from Singapore to Jakarta was delayed by 4 hours, meaning we missed every single one of our connecting flights. Hello guys, our flight has been delayed for the second time. So we were supposed to board at 8, but now it's like 10:30 and we still haven't boarded. So hopefully we don't miss our connecting flight. Otherwise, this trip will be cancelled. Upon finally reaching Jakarta, we had to decide whether or not it was still worth it to continue with our trip. You see, missing our first flight meant we would also lose up to half of our original fishing days. After about 3 hours of searching for flights and discussing our plan, we decided to carry on with the trip. This meant an extra 48 hours of traveling as well as an extra $1,000 on flights. We spent the following 2 days sleeping in airport hotels and pretty much just waiting around for our next flights. I actually got to stay in a capsule hotel for the first time ever, which was pretty cool, I guess. Time to hop on another flight. To make things even worse, literally every single one of our following flights were delayed as well. This whole trip seemed to be just one big headache so far. All we wanted to do was get to Kaimana, wet some lines, and catch some crazy fish. Well, delayed flight after delayed flight after delayed flight, we finally reached. Kaimana was pretty much what I expected it to be. A small, charming port town with a simple way of life. As much as I wanted to stay and explore the town, we were already 3 days late for our expedition. We wasted no time getting set up, knowing that we only had half the amount of time to fish. We spared no expenses in our gear, as the fish here were known to fight extra hard. We spent the next few hours getting settled in, as for the next 5 days, we would be living on the mother boat. The boat ride took about 12 hours, and in the morning, we could finally experience fishing in Kaimana. The moment we set off for our first day of fishing, my breath was taken away by the scenery. The place felt like it was left behind in time. No buildings, no other boats, no other people. The water was crystal clear and the landscape was stunning. I could only imagine what the fishing was like in the smaller rivers.
Drop back. Oh my god, bro. What the
The first fish I hooked hit my lure with such power that I literally could not stop it going into the snags. I never thought I would feel underprepared with a rod that was rated PE 3 to 6. After losing this fish, I kind of got a sense of what I was in for. The fish here fought with a power like nothing I'd ever experienced before. Shout out to my boatman though, this guy jumped into murky mangrove waters to try and get the fish out, but to no avail.
It's gone.
The first fish I actually landed wasn't nearly as exciting, a small little grouper that didn't put up much of a fight.
Yeah. No.
However, right after this, I managed to land a species that the boatman apparently hadn't seen for a couple of years. At the time of hooking it, I thought it was the famed Papuan black bass that Kaimana was so well known for. Upon the fish getting closer to the boat, I saw a very distinctive feature, a large black spot near its tail. I knew right away that this was no black bass, but instead a spot-tailed bass, which is extremely rare to find in Kaimana. After this action-packed morning, I thought the fishing would be easy. I mean, 3 fish within the first 2 hours was pretty promising. Unfortunately, the fishing would slow down and get much harder. Only small estuary species were caught for the next few hours. And even worse, no sign of the monster black bass that we originally set out to catch. I had seen so many videos of Kaimana's black bass, but was wondering why we couldn't find any at all. Our other friends caught some quality fish though. Ken's double-digit barramundi and Max's 120 plus cm Queensland grouper were crazy to see up close. I was really starting to wonder what was going on. Prior to this trip, I'd watched so many people catch 20 to 30 black bass in a single day, but we couldn't even catch one. Kai even joked that fishing here was starting to feel like fishing in Singapore. Fish few and far between and all under 10 pounds. The river fishing wouldn't get too much more interesting in the following days. On the second day, we found a spot where there were a ton of pelagic species. Lots of queenfish were caught as well as giant trevally. Although this was fun, these weren't our target species, and especially not at this size.
Big. Perlahan-perlahan. Yo. That's one way of doing it, I guess. That's how big we do.
And after 3 days of non-stop casting on the river, I'd finally landed a black bass. Coming in at 11 pounds, it was by no means a monster, but felt good to tick this species off my bucket list.
Oh yeah. Yes, here we go. Yes! Holy shit! Yes! Yes!
Seeing as the river fishing wasn't getting any better, we had to make a decision. Either continue on the river for our last day of fishing, or try the open reefs for some GT action. We decided we wanted to try something new, so we chose to try and fish the reefs. It's safe to say that this decision rewarded us with some of the best fishing I've ever experienced. We set off early the next morning as the reef spot was a 2-hour boat ride away. In all honesty, the quality of fishing so far on this trip was disappointing. I held a restrained optimism that this last day of fishing would make up for the last 3 days. Well, this optimism was realized when I made my second cast at the spot. A huge explosion on my 220mm popper verified that whatever I just hooked into was a certified monster.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Big G! Big G! Big G! Holy shit! Yeah!
At the time of landing this 112cm GT, it was the biggest I'd ever caught. I remember telling the camera that this was the best fish I'd ever landed. That was up until 20 minutes later when I smashed that record by landing an even bigger one, a true dinosaur of a GT coming in at 130 centimeters.
Oh no no no! Oh shit, dude, I can't stop this shit, bro. Woo! Holy shit! My god! Ah!